Before we begin, let's take a moment to pause. You don't need to change anything right now. Just allow yourself to listen. Every human lives inside a story. You, me, superstars, supermarket workers, everyone. A story about who we are, where we come from, what happened to us, what things mean, and where life is going. Most stories have beautiful episodes and dark chapters, and in our own story, we are the main character on a life journey. Now, when we are in emotional pain, that story often becomes very, very tight. It can feel like this is just how things are, and this is how it will always be, and there's no way out. For some people, that story becomes a twin flame or soulmate story. For others, it becomes a story about loss, rejection, feeling unlovable. And the story itself isn't wrong, and you did not choose it consciously. But the more we identify with a story, the more it feels like reality instead of a perspective. So when a story causes ongoing emotional suffering, the invitation isn't to fight it. It's to become aware that you are the one experiencing the story, not the story itself. Changing your story doesn't mean denying your pain. It means creating some space around it. So let's do this together now. Let's start with a deep inhale through the mouth and exhale through the mouth. Imagine that you're in a cozy armchair. Close your eyes. Now imagine that you are a writer and you are writing a book. The book is actually about your life, your birth, your childhood, your past relationships. Some turning points have been written already. You're somewhere in the middle of the story. Now you notice that the writer is writing the scene of you right now watching this video. In the written text that your pen is writing at this very moment, you notice your feelings, you notice your body, notice the atmosphere inside and around you, all being written at this very moment. But now, instead of being inside the story, you just became the one writing it. Take your time and really look at it from the writer's perspective. What is being written right now? And what's the tone of this chapter? What words might the writer be using? And gently notice, do you feel locked into a certain meaning? No judgment, just noticing. Now zoom out a little bit further and silently say to yourself, I am the awareness that is noticing this. Just repeat it once more. I am the awareness that is noticing this. And feel what happens when you remember that. Because awareness is wider than the story. You can observe the story, you can breathe around it, and you can create space. And even if nothing changes instantly, space is already a new relationship with your reality. So this week, practice this gently. Once a day maybe, for 30 seconds. Pause and ask, can I be the awareness that notices this? Not to bypass your feelings, but to stop being trapped inside the story. Take a moment to notice what it feels like now. Maybe nothing dramatic changed. Maybe there's just a little more space, a little more breath. That's enough. Changing your story doesn't happen in one moment. It happens through small shifts in how you relate to what's happening inside you. And if you're in emotional pain right now, I want to say this clearly. You don't need to get rid of your story. You don't need to force yourself into a new one. It's enough to remember that you are more than the story you're living inside. If you feel called to explore this more deeply and gently at your own pace, I offer one-on-one hypnosis and coaching to support emotional healing, self-love, and inner safety. You'll find the link to book a free clarity call below in the description. And whether you reach out or not, please remember, you're not broken. You're becoming aware. Take good care of yourself.